a Ghanatube so ebusian form dot for slow women science so emamo akwa amabium matna CD na ewie insem ahodo enkoso ewo oman Ghana na entem para no me ntwentwen so emfama mo no yebeka kotie insem ahodo bi a ekoso ewo oman Ghana.
Your Excellency the Vice President, the Chief of Staff, Senior Staff of the Presidency, Honorable Ministers of State, members of the Council of State, and our friends from the media. On Friday, March 21st, 2025, I received formal communication from Parliament confirming the unanimous approval of my nominee for Administrator of the District Assembly's Common Fund, Mr. Michael Harry Yamson. His appointment was made in line with Article 252(4) of the 1992 Constitution and Section 3 of the District Assembly's Common Fund Act 1993, Act 455, which mandates the President with parliamentary approval to appoint a competent individual to oversee the management of the fund. I wish to extend my gratitude to the Right Honorable Speaker and the Honorable Members of Parliament for their swift and diligent vetting process, ensuring that nominees for key executive roles are thoroughly assessed and promptly approved. The level of efficiency and commitment to strengthening governance and upholding institutional integrity is deeply appreciated. In my recent address in Tamale, the Northern Region, I emphasized the crucial role that every part of Ghana must play in our nation's development. For Ghana to reach its full potential, we must harness the unique strengths of our diverse geographical, cultural, and social systems. Every village, town, city, or district has unique advantages, and when fully utilized, these advantages contribute significantly to our collective progress as a nation. Our development strategy must therefore be inclusive, ensuring that no part of this country is left behind. The framers of the 1992 Constitution recognized this fundamental developmental principle and as a result embedded decentralization and local governance as foundational pillars of our democratic framework. They understood that empowering local communities is essential to unlocking the full potential of our human and natural resources. To ensure effective governance at the local level, the Constitution not only established a governance structure for decentralized administration, but also made provision for its financing through the District Assembly's Common Fund. This system was designed to ensure equitable resource distribution, allowing every district to contribute meaningfully to national development. In effect, it allowed the districts to take their destinies into their own hands. However, in recent years, the District Assembly's Common Fund has faced significant challenges that have undermined its ability to fulfill this constitutional objective. The introduction of the Earmarked Funds Capping and Realignment Act of 2017, Act 947, significantly reduced the financial resources that were made available to district assemblies, and thereby restricting their capacity to undertake critical. Although the provisions of this act affecting the District Assembly's Common Fund were eventually declared unconstitutional by the Supreme Court, the period during which it was enforced had a profound impact on local governance, depriving districts of much-needed funds and stalling essential infrastructure and social services. In addition, successive delays in the release of the fund and in some instances, the failure to remit the constitutionally mandated 5% of total national revenue have severely disrupted local governance operations. These setbacks have led to stalled infrastructural projects, inadequate service delivery, and growing frustration among local administrators and communities who depend on these funds for essential development. If we are to truly uphold the spirit of decentralization and inclusive growth, we must correct these shortcomings and ensure that the District Assembly's Common Fund functions as it was originally envisioned to empower local governments and accelerate national development from the grassroots. That's the Minister of Local Government clapping. You can be sure he's the happiest man here. To address these challenges and restore the District Assembly's Common Fund to its rightful role as a catalyst for local development, we must ensure that its administration is placed in capable hands. The complexity of managing such a critical national resource demands strong financial expertise, strategic foresight, and an unwavering commitment to transparency and accountability. The administrator must not only have a deep understanding of governance and public finance, but also possess the leadership qualities necessary to drive efficiency, enforce compliance, and implement reforms that enhance the fund's impact. It is with these high standards in mind that I decided to nominate Mr. Michael Harry Yamson, a seasoned strategist and governance expert whose extensive experience makes him well equipped to navigate the challenges ahead and reposition the District Administration Common Fund as an effective tool for decentralized development. This is where the applause is deserved. His career has been defined by a commitment to operational excellence, accountability, and sustainable growth, with extensive expertise in financial systems, investment planning, and corporate governance. He possesses the critical skills required to effectively manage national resources and drive impactful reforms. Another applause is deserved here. You can clap anytime you want, yeah? His integrity, visionary leadership, and results-oriented mindset make him well-suited to lead the DACF at this crucial time. Now his responsibilities. As administrator of the District Assembly's Common Fund, Mr. Yamson, you'll be expected to prioritize financial discipline, operational efficiency, and enhance transparency. You are to ensure that the fund will implement accountability-driven processes, ensuring that district assemblies receive the necessary resources to accelerate grassroots development and enhance service delivery across the country. I'm confident that you will bring your extensive experience in institutional reform and financial management to strengthen the DACF's operations and position the fund as a key pillar of Ghana's decentralization agenda. Beyond the need for competent administration of the fund, my government fully recognizes that timely, efficient, and adequate disbursement of resources is equally critical to the success of local governance. A well-managed District Assembly's Common Fund can only achieve its intended impact if the central government remains committed to ensuring that funds are released on schedule and in full. And I know why he clapped about in full. It is with this understanding that in the 2025 budget, we have made a firm commitment to remitting at least 80% of DACF allocations directly to the districts. In the past, in some cases, as much as 47% of the Common Fund was dispersed from the center, leaving very little at the discretion of the assemblies. This policy is designed to eliminate unnecessary delays, reduce bureaucratic inefficiencies, and empower local authorities to plan and execute development projects with certainty. By strengthening the financial autonomy of district assemblies, we are not only reinforcing the constitutional principle of decentralization and equitable development, but we're also ensuring that communities across Ghana receive the resources they need to drive economic growth, infrastructure expansion, and essential public services. My government is committed to instituting robust monitoring and evaluation mechanisms to ensure that the fund allocations are used effectively and transparently. Our objective is to ensure that every cedi is accounted for and directed towards projects that improve the lives of our citizens. To achieve this, we'll collaborate with Parliament, civil society, and local stakeholders to enhance oversight, eliminate inefficiencies, and promote best practices in fund management. I believe that this approach will restore public confidence in the DACF and maximize its impact as a driver of equitable development, job creation, and improved service delivery. By strengthening decentralization, we'll ensure that every region receives the necessary support to thrive, fostering national progress and shared prosperity. As Administrator, Mr. Yamson shall be at the forefront of this effort. The task ahead demands collective effort, transparent administration, efficient implementation, and community engagement. When we invest wisely in local government today, we secure national progress for generations to come. On behalf of the administration, Mr. Yamson, I congratulate you once again and wish you the very best in your new role. May your tenure be marked by progress, efficiency, and impactful service to our beloved nation. I thank you, and may God bless our homeland, Ghana.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. I believe a resounding applause is in order. Thank you, Mr. President. Now is the turn of.
I was young for Madam Samudi Muchi, and my cotier a year in Seminole. I mean, say, Moitié, ama, mo de comment, me or commentation. When yes, I ever mammy, now making kai and mamma fefe, aha. Ghanatube so be on subscribe ya. I was young for to was and subscribe na face me notification bell so send a behind same no me tuma na we nya in tempas. Remember we fin so say obey like na afin so was share in videos we our channel we so I was young for her Ghanatube so wonderful snowy this year makamo.